Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 17th June 2025. Amidst escalating Iran-Israel tensions, Indian refiners are exploring alternative fuel sources, particularly in West Africa, to mitigate potential supply disruptions from a possible Strait of Hormuz blockade. Officials are analyzing scenarios and preparing responses to potential price spikes, considering that a closure could jeopardize a significant portion of India's crude and LNG imports. Hyundai Motor India has commenced engine production at its Talegaon plant in Maharashtra starting June 16th. Acquired from General Motors, the facility has a capacity of 160,000 engines per year. Full-scale vehicle production is slated to begin later as part of Hyundai's Rs 6,000 crore investment in the state. India seeks assurance from the US in the finalized bilateral trade agreement to prevent additional tariffs by the Trump administration. India requests stability in tariffs, concessions for labor-intensive sectors, and a mechanism to address potential tariff increases. Both countries aim to finalize the bilateral trade agreement before the deadline, with India emphasizing the need for sustained trade advantages. In a move aimed at enhancing investor awareness and transparency, the Securities and Exchange Board of India has issued a circular directing real estate investment trusts and infrastructure investment trusts to prominently display and circulate the investor charter across multiple communication channels. The provisions of the SEBI circular are effective immediately. The Reserve Bank of India has issued the Know Your Customer Amendment Directions 2025, updating key provisions of the KYC framework applicable to regulated entities. These amendments aim to strike a balance between regulatory compliance and ease of access to financial services, especially for low-risk individuals. RBI has further simplified the KYC update process for low-risk customers. Authorized banking correspondents can now facilitate KYC updation on behalf of banks. This step is particularly beneficial for customers in remote areas who may not have easy access to physical bank branches. The National Company Law Tribunal has approved Meesho's plans to relocate its headquarters from Delaware to India, a key step in the e-commerce platform's path towards an initial public offering. The approval enables Meesho to formally separate from its US entity and merge operations under its Indian arm, completing a long-anticipated corporate restructuring. The company is reportedly expected to pay approximately $288 million in taxes related to the so-called reverse flip. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.